हेलो फ्रेंड्स, देखने को नज़ारों ने देखे नज़ारे कई, देखने को नज़ारों ने देखे नज़ारे कई, तेरे वजूद में थे हर नज़ारे वहीं कहीं। हुआ जब दीदार तेरा तो थम गई नज़रें वहीं, हुआ जब दीदार तेरा तो थम गई नज़रें वहीं। यूं लगा के बस नज़रों को तेरी ही तलाश थी। I composed these lines while I was visiting Turkey for 35 days, and I dedicate these lines to this beautiful place and the people. While the video starts, please subscribe to my channel, share and like it, and do not forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. In the coming weeks, many more videos on Turkey and other places of interest will be uploaded with detailed information, so please stay tuned. Let me tell you, my tour of Turkey was not only long but full of surprises, hiccups, challenges, and memories, where the freshness of every morning, sunny afternoons, colorful evenings, and heartbeats of the night preserve God-gifted beauty and cherish admiration of the visitors from all walks of life. This video, entitled How, What and Where to Explore in Turkey, an explicit introduction, is divided into part 1 and part 2, with a brief introduction to the places that I visited. The following videos will provide information about where to go, where to eat, what to see, where to stay, and above all, what precautions one must take to stay safe and healthy. I have explored nook and corner of Turkey because of the rented car, which made inaccessible places approachable to me. If I visited big cities, then I also explored small towns with the same zeal. If I explored big villages, then I also peeped into small and beautiful villages. If I flew in a hot air balloon to touch the sky, then I also did rafting in cool and splashing waters. If I climbed thousands of steps on the mountain, then I also did ziplining to cross the river. So my first stop was Istanbul. Known for its fast and colorful life, attracting tourists with its beautiful landscapes, rich history, and delicious Turkish cuisines. You need to stay here for at least 4 days. There are so many places to explore and venture, such as Sultan Mehmed Square, Hagia Sophia Mosque, and a little further down there is a Blue Mosque, Byzantine Hippodrome. Spice Bazaar and Grand Bazaar are worth visiting and doing some shopping. A famous pier called as Nunu, from where you can ride ferries to visit places and the Asian side of the country. Princess Islands are popular destinations which can be reached by ferries originating from Eminönü Pier. If the height of Galata Tower gives you a bird's eye view of Istanbul, then Taksim will show you glimpses of the modern city with a lot of shopping and eating opportunities. Bosphorus River Dinner Cruise, a 3-hour cruise, will give you the feeling of a sultan while watching glittering palaces and shining monuments in the twilight of the moon along Bosphorus coast, along with Turkish cuisine and entertainment. On the banks of Bosphorus is situated a beautiful Emirgan Park, which tells its own story with the billowing pine trees, calm and wavering water in the lakes, gardens, and the fragrance of beautiful flowers. Let me tell you about the hotel where I stayed in Istanbul. I stayed in Sultan Mehmed Hotel in Sultan Mehmed area. This hotel and its owner, Mr. Mehmed, need a special mention. The hotel was par excellence with all the amenities available, great hospitality and care extended by the owner, Mr. Mehmed, and his team. So when I go back to Turkey, whenever, Sultan Mehmed Hotel will be my first choice again. This is what to say about this great hotel and the owner. Please take a listen. So we stayed for 5 days in Sultan Mehmed Hotel. He is the gentleman, the owner of the hotel, and this lady took very good care of us. His name is Mehmed and the lady is Jeanine. These beautiful people have extended par excellence hospitality, amenities and care. I want to thank you, Mehmed and Jeanine, for your kindness and generosity, with the promise that we will return to stay in your hotel again. Thank you very much. Bursa, located 155 kilometers from Istanbul, is the fourth biggest city of Turkey, famous for its longest and highest cable car lining and hot water springs. This cable car lining is 9 kilometers long and takes you to the altitude of 1900 meters in just about 35 minutes, stopping at 3 stations. You can also visit various beautiful mosques, Ildirim Bazaar, Koza and Ipek Hans, Bursa Castle, various museums, beautiful Uludağ National Park, botanical gardens, hot springs and serene beaches. You may need 2 to 3 days to explore Bursa. My next stop was Izmir, the third largest city in Turkey, located 350 kilometers from Bursa. You can spend 2 days in Izmir to explore the famous seaport, Keremaltı Market, docks, Agora, Clock Tower, Atatürk Museum, Konak Pier, and admire the beauty of a sunset. Now is the time to take you to Ephesus, located in Selçuk district of Aegean region, around 60 kilometers from Izmir. Not interested at all in archaeology and history? Absolutely not a problem. You may still visit and explore the ruins of Roman ancient city in Ephesus to experience beautiful excavations. You may stay in Selçuk or travel from Istanbul, Izmir or Bursa just for a day. There are many spots to visit, such as Temple of Artemis, Library of Celsus, Basilica of St. John, etc. And having a tour guide is highly recommended. My next destination was a beautiful small coastal resort town of Çeşme, located 160 kilometers from Selçuk, with significant historical value and touristic interests. The Castle of Çeşme, Aqua Toy City, Çeşme Museum, Ilika Plaji Beach, Winery, Çeşme Marina, and the museums are excellent choices to visit if you decide to go to Çeşme. Even if you just want to swim in one of the many incredible beaches, one day stopover is most ideal. Elakati, Elakati sounds like a song, but this is not a song. This is another place. It's called as Elakati in Turkey. It is yet another traditional and touristic coastal city located very close to Çeşme. This town is famous for its stone houses, beautiful stone houses giving you the older looks, narrow streets, boutique hotels, restaurant and winemaking tradition. You would like to visit Elakati Yel Parki. The parks are called Parki. So there's one Elakati Yel Parki, the old town, the beaches and winery. Nothing much to go around, so one day's stay will suffice until you wanna to be laid out there. Now run to Pergamon. No, you don't have to. It's not that far. It is located 26 kilometers northwest of the modern city of Bilgrami. Despite the historic tourist attractions and coastal sceneries, this area is still overlooked by foreign travelers in the rush to get to Turkey's big hitter ruins in the southern coastal towns. So if you have time, then up your sleeves and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. While visiting Pergamon, you can admire Pergamon's Acropolis, Pergamon's Asclepion, Red Basilica and many more other places. Please watch my video on Pergamon for all other details which will be uploaded soon on my channel. So, after singing that song Elakati, Elakati, then I drove to a small but incredibly famous city called Pamukkale, located about 20 kilometers from Dinzili and 320 kilometers from Çeşme. It is a surreal natural wonder of rippling semicircular, pure white travertines that sit among green farming fields and the hills. This pure white hillside, made by calcium deposition, is one of the Turkey's most photographed spots and the country's most famous natural tourist attraction. The vast and rambling ruins of the Roman spa town of Hierapolis sit on the Travertine Hills summit, making this one of Turkey's best places to visit. You may explore this small city and enjoy a beautiful central park followed by scintillating sunset. You may admire Hierapolis theater ruins, Pamukkale Cleopatra pool where you can take a dip in just 200 Turkish lira. If feeling tired, you may also take a dip in the hot springs. A 2-day stay in Pamukkale is more than sufficient. While driving to Antalya from Pamukkale, about 250 kilometers, was not only interesting but very inquisitive to me. Because I heard a lot about Antalya, though not by its name Antalya but Anatolia. It is the fastest growing city in Turkey, and tourists from around the world are discovering its fabulous mix of great beaches and traditional Turkish culture. Kids love the beach park, featuring aqualand, where dolphins, sea lions, and white whales can be watched and enjoyed. Make sure to explore the old town center, beautiful town, Hadrian's Gate, Kalechi, Duden Falls, beautiful falls there, and sail the Turkish Riviera. You may need at least 3 to 4 days to explore Antalya. And please do not forget to watch video on Antalya for more information. My next stop was a beautiful and historical Sirens Village, located around 10 kilometers from Selçuk in the mountains. There are various stories about the origins and names of sirens, many travelers find it hard to believe that Sirens is situated among scenic hills surrounded by orchards and gardens. Once bore the name Sirkins, meaning abomination. The present name Sirens, meaning charming, much better fits the aesthetic experiences of visiting to this village. If you want to stay, you can rent a hotel here in this village, or you can stay in Selkuk, which is about 10 kilometers from Sirens Village, or you can also stay in Kusadasi, which is around 30 kilometers from Sirens Village. But this is a must-visit place in Turkey. If interested, you may visit Karen Caves in Yaga town. It's a small town there, located around 30 kilometers from Antalya. The prehistoric Karen Caves are situated 430 meters above the sea level and about 80 meters up on Taurus Mountains. There are 840 steps, that's what I counted, when I was climbing up to the caves, and the same number to return to the base. I'm pretty sure when my wife, who has a double knee replacement, can climb and descend these many steps, then everyone can. Kudos to my wife. Then I checked my heartbeats while I drove through Krusnulu waterfalls, which is among the most alluring natural beauties at the foot of the Taurus mountain. So my heartbeats were normal. I was just kidding. So it is located 20 kilometers from Antalya. This waterfall is one of the tributaries of Aksa River, where the tributary drops from Antalya's plateau to the coastal plain. It is situated in the midst of a pine forest of exceptional beauty, and the environment provides picnic and treasure spots. If you reach there early, you will have plenty of opportunities to capture astonishing views. Kursunlu waterfall is an 18-meter waterfall that pours into 7 ponds and continue running down the canyon with other small waterfalls along the path. If you admire nature and the local lifestyle, Manavgat is the ideal place to stay in Analia region. Both names resemble so much. One is Antalya, another one is Analia. 70 kilometers from Antalya, offering you a different experience of shopping, water sport, boat cruises, historical sites, and incredible resorts at affordable prices. This includes the memorable cruise in the most beautiful and picturesque Green Canyons and Emerald Dam. You may spend a couple of days at this destination. So, please stay tuned for part 2 of this video, how, what and where to explore in Turkey, an explicit introduction to more about other cities and beautiful places in the central and North Turkey, as well as in the Black Sea coast region of the Turkey, which I felt most beautiful than any other places in Turkey. So, please take care of yourselves and stay safe and healthy, and thank you very much for watching my channel.